Hey guys, good morning. I know it's so super early, but I just finished my workout early and I wanted to come and give some tips live because today's workout kind of just had me thinking about um, a time when I couldn't do things like this. Um, when I think about how a couple years ago, for example, I am not at all an athletic person. I am not the type of person who likes to, or at one point, I didn't like to move at all. If I didn't have to move, I wouldn't move. And thank you so much for watching, guys. And I remember my sister, who is very athletic, more athletic than I am. She played soccer her whole life, and she was just moving, and it came natural to her. And I remember her and my dad went for a run, and this is when I was like that 35-pound overweight. And I remember that I looked around and they were like, okay, like, come on, let's go run. Let's go outside. And I was like, no, I don't want to. And they were like, no, let's go. We're going for a run. It was like summertime and they had their shirts off and they were, well, not both of them, but my dad had his shirt off and my sister was ready to go in her sports bra. And I looked down at myself and I was like, no, I'm not going. And I just kicked into this really spiteful and ugly place where I didn't want to go running, not because of me, not because I didn't want to go work on myself or I didn't want to try something new, but I didn't want to run because they wanted me to run. And it was a really bad feeling to feel like that attitude was controlling me, but I did. I let it control me. I got spiteful, I got ugly, I got jealous, and I would not run. And I remember I finally gave in to running with them, and I go outside and I'm like jogging past them and I'm like hardly giving any effort. I'm not doing anything. I'm kind of just there because they wanted me to be there. But I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it, but I'm not gonna do it to the best of my ability. I'm just gonna sit there and I'm here, right? You wanted me to be here. And that was my like warped mentality. And I have to be completely honest, I'm still working on that right now. But when it comes to moving and when it comes to pushing through when things are hard, my mentality has changed. I went from someone who was really spiteful every time someone would address my weight or I felt like someone was addressing my weight. I took it personally. So when they asked me to run, hey Khadijah, how are you? Or is it Khadijah? Hi, good morning. Um, every time someone would address me and every time I felt like someone would attack the way that I weighed, it was me. It was my reflection of myself, and I took it personally, and I got sad inside, and I got ugly inside, and I showed it in a really, really mean way. So now that I am past that, and now that I can see past that, I want to share how I got through it, because I do feel like there are other people who were like me, who were like, I can't do these types of things. I'm too fat. I don't want to face the fact that I have to do something to make myself feel better. It's not about the weight, but when you know that you feel like crap and you like feel that deep and somebody addresses that, you get a little defensive. And I know for me, these two things help me push through. So let me give them to you so that you can push through. The first one is to really just keep your blinders on. And by that, I mean, don't look to the side, don't look to the front, don't look back. Look at yourself and look at where you want to go. Because when you look at other people, you start making excuses. I used to do it all the time. I would look at other people who were fit. I would look at my sister who was playing soccer every day and who was fit and moving. And I mean, she had all the cool, my dad was buying her cool workout outfits and this was her life. And I didn't have that. I couldn't move that way. In my mind, that wasn't for me. And when I was able to put my blinders on, I stopped making those excuses and telling myself that I can't do that. It's just not for me. I'm just different. I'm supposed to be good at cheerleading and whatever excuses that I came up with. When I put my blinders on and I told myself, I'm the only one that can change things and I'm the only one that's in this body and I'm feeling the way that I feel and I want to change that. that's when I started to see results because I made the change and I didn't look to the left, I didn't look to the right. I kept my eyes on the prize, on myself, and really my goal was just to feel better. I felt like crap. Like if I can't explain how horrible I wore the fact that I was uncomfortable in my own skin. So that's my first tip. Keep your blinders on. Don't look at anyone else because you'll make excuses. Like when you're scrolling Instagram and you see the girls with the abs and you're like, oh, it's just easy for her. Oh, she's been doing that her whole life. Oh, she has this. Oh, she has that. Oh my God, her boyfriend works out with her? All right. Like they just do this together. I think of them too. But when we turn all of that off, and I know it's hard, but when we focus on our goals, that's when we see results. And thank you so much for the hearts because this is really something that I really truly went through, and it's even kind of hard to talk about, but I'm glad that I can help someone. So the second tip, other than putting your blinders on, the second one is to really, really, truly push yourself. And only you can know what that looks like for you. So if pushing yourself is doing a modified workout, and modified really just means that you are not doing the full move. So maybe instead of like, I don't know, doing a full push-up, you're doing one on your knees or whatever it is. If that modified is hard for you, if that is like your max for today, and I put a little star there because that will change. But if that is your max for today, then work that maximum for you. And don't feel bad about what you're doing because you should be pushing yourself. So if that is pushing yourself, do it. But if that modified workout, if that push-up on your knees is not your best, if you've gotten better every day and now you can do a full push-up, but I don't know, you don't really want to push yourself, you don't want to go too hard, you're afraid of what can happen, you don't want to sweat, whatever it is, put that aside and make it your mission to really, really get down and push your limit. Because I remember when I was doing Insanity Max 30, it is the hardest workout ever. It really is. Actually, my parents and I just got through my third round. It was their first round, and it was my third round. They killed it, but they said it was hard. It's not an easy workout. But I have to say that in the beginning, I didn't know that I had to push myself. Like, I knew that I had to push play and, like, do it every day and move, but I didn't know that if I put in this much more effort, like this much, that right there, that I would see so much more results than if I just walked through and didn't push. So sometimes it only takes this much. Like sometimes you think that you need to be like, whoa, like I'm a workout person or whatever, like I'm doing 1 million of these or whatever, because Shaun T has you doing some crazy stuff. Like he has you standing up and like this, like over and over again. And you think that you have to kill it, but in reality, you have to go from this to maybe just doing a little more. Maybe just picking up your pace a little bit. Maybe that's your max, and that is how you will see results. And it's different for everyone. At every point in your journey, it's going to change. It's never going to be the same. And that is the beauty of loving yourself. And that is the beauty, she's laughing at me. That is the beauty of loving yourself. That is the beauty of going through this process and, taking the 2 push-ups that you can do and loving yourself for it and turning that to 4, even if it takes you a year. If you turn that to a different number and you push your limit, it is truly the best feeling. And that is when you will come out a better person. You will come out radiating like confidence. And really, honestly, guys, that's the only reason why I'm still pushing right now. Because I love the way that it feels to conquer something. I love it. Like, it is a freaking high that I can get from nothing else. It's different and it's amazing, and I want it for everyone. So I hope that these tips helped you. I'm going to repeat them again. The first one, to push through. to push through and stop giving excuses and to stop not reaching your full potential. So the first one is to put your blinders on. And the second one is to truly push yourself. And you know what that looks like. Don't cheat yourself, because you're only cheating you. You're not cheating anybody else. So those two things. And then also, of course, I have to invite you, my team, and these are the types of videos that I make for my team. I'm going to share this with them right now, because with them, we can talk about these things and we can work one-on-one. It's more close-knit. It literally is my heart. Like, I love working with other women who really, truly need this. So if you are one of them and you really need the support in the new year, I don't know why I'm getting like a little emotional. This is kind of crazy. Don't laugh at me. But if you really need this kind of help, if you need support to push through all those ugly, mean feelings that may come out, thank you, Mom, for the hearts and for the likes. Then reach out to me. I'm going to leave a link in the comments so that you can fill out an application. It's really just a form so that I can get to know you better, so I know where you are and where you want to be. And in that group, I will push you to that. I don't stop. And I won't stop pushing you till you get to your goal. I promise you, you will. It's a new year. There is a brand new all access pass. I've been talking about it literally everywhere through Beachbody. Beachbody is giving us a year, an entire year of Beachbody programs, all online. You can stream them anywhere. You go on vacation throughout the year. I don't know, you're at home, and I know for me, like, I like to just press play on my Beachbody On Demand because it's easier than popping in a DVD. So all of that you have access to as a part of my group for an entire year. So you have time to really get to your goal. Imagine where you can get a year from now. And imagine, life happens. You're going to fall off. You're going to have those moments where you go on vacation and you pig out, or it's a holiday and you really want to enjoy yourself, or maybe you just have a bad month. Like, something has happened in your life. That's just real. And you need to take some time. And maybe your health and fitness goes to the back burner. It happens. It happened to me. But in our group, because we have access to these workouts for a year, we're on Shakeology for an entire year, if that's your choice. Because of that, you will be able to bounce back from those things faster and easier than ever before. And I'm so excited. My entire team knows about this because, how do you not want to get healthy for a year? It's cheaper than a gym membership. It's $199, guys, for an entire year. It is a no-brainer. So if you are interested in that, let me know. I'll leave the link in the comments. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this. I know I look rough, but I had to come through and I had to tell you how I got through today. I'm feeling all the feels right now. So talk to you guys soon. Bye.